நம்ம யாரையும் சந்திக்க போறோம்னா அந்த ஒரு இது இருக்கும் மனசுக்குள்ளார there'll be a fear. Practice while you are earlier on in your school years and college years that, oh, you know what, just stand alone, that's okay, it's okay, I don't want to get involved into it. Never did I realize that this is the first time gentleman whom I met, and I'm going to talk to you about his story. When you meet up somebody, when you're walking up to somebody and they're talking in a circle, all right, just don't wait in the sidelines. Please sit down. ஹலோ வணக்கம், வெல்கம் பேக். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பேச போகிறது வந்து என்னென்னா பவர்ஃபுல் இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன்ஸ் லீவிங் லாஸ்டிங் இம்ப்ரெஷன்ஸ். அப்படின்னா என்னென்னா, நீங்கள் யாரையாவது சந்திக்க போகிறீங்கன்னா எப்படி வந்து ஒரு சூப்பராக பவர்ஃபுல்லாக இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க. உங்களை இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணுறதுனால how can you leave a lasting impression? That person remembers you forever and that particular person helps you opening a world of opportunities for you. All right, and you can build a lasting relationship. நிறைய பேர் வந்து என்னை சந்திச்சப்போ வந்து எப்படி சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, Sid, the very first time I met you, you were just so awesome. இது மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. But never did I realize that this is the first time gentleman whom I met, and I'm going to talk to you about his story. Dr. Santosh Jacob. He's an orthopedic surgeon. An orthopedic surgeon who is an influencer. And I follow him very, very ardently. எதனாலன்னா அவரோட workout schedule, the health conscious content what he creates. I just love it. All right, so Dr. Santosh, you are just so awesome. அவரை நீங்கள் பார்த்ததில்லைன்னா you should definitely check him out on Instagram. But most importantly, Dr. Santosh வந்து நான் அந்த யூடியூப் இன்ஃப்ளூயன்சர்ஸ் மீட் சென்னையில் நடந்தப்போ I met him there, and then I called him last week. We scheduled some time to connect, and அவர் வந்து என்ன சொன்னார்னா, Sid, the way you came up and met me and introduced yourself, there is nobody else ever who has walked up to me and introduce themselves like that. And it was a huge compliment, okay? And that's when I started thinking about this content. First of all, Dr. Santosh Jacob, he's like 6 feet something, 4 inches maybe. He's like super tall, right? And he is intimidating. Intimidating na avara paathone nama okay, avara poi introduce pannuva vendama appdin solli yosipom. But that is the first challenge what you need to overcome from your mind. Anytime you see, you should not get intimidated by people. You should go and introduce yourself. What are the things what you got to do? So Dr. Santosh Jacob idu sonnonada, I was thinking, hey, maybe I should create content like this which will help the student community, the college community, the entrepreneurial community, even parents. How could it help them in terms of setting up a powerful introduction? First and foremost, you should take away that intimidation factor. நம்ம யாரையும் சந்திக்க போறோம்னா அந்த ஒரு இது இருக்கும் மனசுக்குள்ளார there'll be a fear that, oh, you know what, just stand alone, that's okay, it's okay, I don't want to get involved into it, or go and introduce myself. So first thing is you have to jump in that opportunity and go and introduce yourself. But what are some of the things when you have to do an introduction? In the Paramuri, I've been hearing it from ages. First impression is the best impression. So good, decent, normal dress. You look good, all right? Just normal dressing, all right? But appropriate clothing, all right? So that is something important. The second thing is when you meet up somebody, when you're walking up to somebody and they're talking in a circle, all right, just don't wait in the sidelines and waiting for an opportunity. Try to make eye contact. That's the most important thing, so that you know that person knows that you are waiting to speak to them. And the next thing what you got to do is avanga vandu kootathula illa thaniya ninnitu irukanga, walk up to them and give a firm handshake. A lot of people will give a very, very soft handshake. That is not the way to do it, okay? You'll have to have wide palm, good, solid handshake. Look eye to eye. I'd love to introduce myself. That's what you want to talk about. So walk up, firm handshake, eye-to-eye contact. Don't stand in the sidelines waiting for the opportunity to come. You got to exuberate confidence. Body language is something very, very important. Body language, having erect shoulders. You should not go slouched and stand like this. You should go erect, confidence, exuberate confidence, firm handshake, and then you say, hey, my name is Sid, and this is what I do. I wanted to quickly talk to you and introduce myself. And then what do you do? So இதெல்லாம் I'm going to cover in networking. That is the next episode what I'm going to record. But this content is going to be absolutely helpful if you're an entrepreneur. நீங்க entrepreneur-ஆ இருக்கீங்கன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்களேன், you'll be going to several conferences. You'll be doing several sales pitches. You will be pitching into investors. How do you actually show up in these events? These are the tips what you want to do. Dress well, exuberate confidence, body language, firm handshake, eye-to-eye contact, opening introduction is where you really nail it. And that is what made Dr. Santosh give me a call and say, Sid, I just love the introduction and nobody else has introduced themselves like the way you did. So I think these are very, very important points. Entrepreneurs in the area help out. Students, when you are interacting with teachers, new teacher has come. How do you go and introduce yourself to a new teacher? How do you go and introduce yourself to the principal? How do you introduce yourself to your peers, your fellow students? Again, the same thing goes with college students as well. College students, and this is something what you got to practice while you are earlier on in your school years and college years in terms of having a powerful introduction which leaves a lasting impression. People who are working in organizations, the working class folks, people who are either young talent who have just joined an organization or உங்களுக்கு வந்து 5 years, 10 years, 15 years experience இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட ஆர்கனைசேஷன்ல உங்களோட மேனேஜரை மீட் பண்றீங்க, உங்களோட பியர்ஸை மீட் பண்றீங்க, or you're meeting different managers in different departments, or உங்களோட business leaders, உங்களோட sales conference நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு, இல்லாட்டி உங்க ஆர்கனைசேஷன்ல கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் நடந்துட்டு இருக்குன்னா, it is so important for you to follow these 5 steps of introduction so that you can leave a lasting impression which can open a world of opportunities for you. That's my thoughts around how powerful introductions can leave lasting impressions. So utilize these and achieve all the success what you deserve. Most importantly, if you like this content, please go ahead and share your comments or thoughts so that I can reflect on it and I can have some learning as well. And most importantly, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends because somebody may be in need of this and you may be instrumental in helping transform their trajectory. For the time which you've invested in watching this content, I am forever grateful. Thank you.